My name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and this is the Weekly Bone. We kick off today with our mighty own Aaron Baker taking a look at the second and most powerful Windows Phone 8 device on the Sprint network. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the Samsung ATIV S Neo for Sprint's network. The Samsung ATIV S Neo has a 4.8-inch display. It's a 720p display. It's an AMOLED display. It's not 1080p, but it is a 720p display. It's beautiful. It's very vibrant. Colors are really poppy and very clear and very true to life, which is kind of rare on a Super AMOLED display, but it is a very good display. It has a 1.4 gigahertz dual-core CPU and 1 gigabyte of RAM. The specs don't exactly sound revolutionary, but for a Windows Phone 8 device, they are a very good amount of specs. It's very similar to a lot of other devices like the Lumia 920 and the Lumia 928 on Verizon Wireless. Overall, the Samsung ATIV S Neo is one of the best Windows Phone 8 devices around. It's also the best one on Sprint's network. So if you're on Sprint's network, you like their service, and you want something that's a bit different from iPhone, and you don't like the complicatedness of some Android phones, and you just don't want to use a BlackBerry anymore, then the Windows Phone 8 platform is a very good platform. ATIV S Neo is $149.99 on a 2-year contract, which really competes with phones like the Samsung Galaxy S4, not in terms of power, but in terms of function, and especially the Apple iPhone 5. Mr. Alex Wagner has recently posted a post about the skunk works of Nokia, or if you call it Nokia, you can call it like that. But if you are a Nokia fan and you do not like Microsoft's silly attempts of making their own hardware in terms of the Windows RT tablet and the Pro tablet, then you better listen up, because Nokia might be working on a tablet to rescue all of Windows 8 on a tablet basis. Codenamed Sirius, the tablet is a 10.1-inch device. It has a very beautiful 1080p display, and it's also supposed to be built out of the same components as their Lumia 920, which is made out of one solid piece of polycarbonate. It will come in the same colors as the Lumia devices, so you can see the lime green and the red and the brown, if they make a brown, but you can see a lot of colors and a lot of personalization in terms of this tablet. So the things that we do know is if they do make this tablet, it will be made out of the same polycarbonate, so you can have plenty of color options for your tablets, and also that it will be about a pound lighter and thinner than the current generation iPad. The tablet will run the same version of Windows 8 as the Windows RT tablet. It will have some of its own Nokia personalization, so maybe things like Nokia Drive on the tablet. Maybe you can see some 4G LTE connectivity from Verizon Wireless, or for AT&T especially, because they're a very good supporter of Nokia devices, so we could see something along the lines of that. Lastly, more news about the iPhone Blingy Edition, and we have some new news about some new colors and new models coming to the iPhone line. So we already talked about the iPhone 5S coming in the gold-plated device, which is supposed to be gold on the back and black on the front, or white on the front, or whatever color they choose. But we also now have a gray edition. This might be the incorporation of some liquid metal technology. Liquid metal technology is a very cool technology. It's actually plating the metal, and it's actually a really cool thing to have. But we do see this gray model coming from an iPhone 5S. We see it on a brand new video. It's a lot more clear, and it does look very, very, very real. So we might see the iPhone 5S grow in terms of color options. So now we have the black, the white, we also have the gold blingy edition, and now the gray. Well, that's all the time I have for this week's episode of The Weekly Bone. My name is Marco Hanna. You can follow me on Twitter at PhoneDog_Marco. Make sure to keep it locked here at PhoneDog.com and YouTube.com/PhoneDog, and I'll see you guys in the next video.